Now, the Independent National Electoral Commission INEC Monday met in Lagos to validate the draft document on strategic plans for the Commission's operations from 2022 to 2026. The draft strategic plan and strategic program of actions are to replace the current INEC plan of action 2017 to 2021 that will end this year. Now, this was revealed during the national retreat on validation of the draft of INEC strategic plan and strategic plan of action. The speakers say this is the third national retreat on consideration of INEC planning and programs of action, and the objective is to provide a strategic direction for the Commission and to checkmate the performance of the Commission. Now, they said the entire INEC programs such as vision, mission, values, and objective, key actions and activities were streamlined into two documents.
The purpose of this plan that we have before you today is to provide the Commission with a practical, action-oriented blueprint for its activities covering the period. The specific objectives of the plan, among other things, includes to provide a strategic direction for the Commission and the actions to achieve its mandate within the national and international context of its operations.
The strategic plan and program of action is a very important document. In interrogating these two important documents, we need to familiarize ourselves with the route. We need to calculate the travel time. We need to calibrate the speed of travel. We need to examine the terrain. We need to identify the bumps, the roadblocks, the human factors, and other challenges that lays on our way in deploying ballot box to every nook and corner of this country on election day.
Marking the national validation meeting on the draft INEC 2022-2026 strategic plan and strategic program of action. We are very proud and honored to count as one of your development partners in general, and on this specific event in particular, together with our IFES colleagues. Thank you for your continuous trust and confidence, and for your kind cooperation.
Now, Galaxy's Daniel Tanimu reports that the speakers also condemned the destruction of INEC offices, equipment, and attacks on its officers, saying it affects the performances of the Commission.
I will not conclude this without referring to the Commission's regret that it witnesses the destruction of its offices and facilities nationwide, especially in the southeast and south-south regions of the country. These coordinated attacks in recent times have affected 3 states, mainly in the southeast in particular. Offices were ransacked and burnt, and vehicles completely destroyed.
What is happening right now to some of our local government offices, and it is our desire to ensure that we incorporate all these things into the strategic plan. You have also mentioned the issue of the Electoral Act amendments, and it is our desire that anytime the Electoral Act is amended, we'll find a way of incorporating it into the strategic plan, because the strategic plan is for 2022 to 2026. We still have one.
Now, let's stay with the Commission for a moment, as the Independent National Electoral Commission has condemned what it called uncontrolled attacks on its facilities in some parts of the country, calling on Nigerians to rise to the occasion. The resident electoral commissioner in Oyo State, Mutiu Agboke, made the appeal in a chat with newsmen at the sideline of an event in Ibadan, described the development as not only barbaric but as a national sabotage. Correspondent Kunlojo reports that Agboke said it is not just for INEC but for all stakeholders, stressing that the media need to come up with jingles, voter education programs and other campaigns to make people realize that such facilities belong to Nigerians.
Let the media come up with jingles, with voter education programs, telling people that INEC facilities are your facilities. you must develop consciousness of protecting them. If some people from nowhere, unleash arson on our facilities, and the public, the locals, they were looking. If they look on and they destroy them, it is the public fund that will still be used to restore it.
Now, he stressed the need for Nigerians to develop consciousness in protecting public facilities such as INEC offices and other facilities. The resident electoral commissioner emphasized the need for Nigerians to realize that such facilities will still be replaced by public funds which could have been used for other things.
We are re-strategizing the security of our various offices, not only in the southwest, across Nigeria, because we don't know who is going to be next. So, but my own appeal to Nigerians is that let all of us in our mosque, in our churches, in our groups, in our various, various individuals' level of operation, let us tell people that we should continue to educate people that INEC facilities, any government facility is a public facility.